look, listen, hey, don't get mad at me. Indiana Fever, don't get mad at me. I came to the Fever with Caitlin. If Caitlin get snatched by the New York Liberty, I'm from New York.
Finally, a team that gets it. The New York Liberty aren't just competing, they're comprehending. Sabrina Ionescu, Breanna Stewart, Coach Sandy Brondello, they've seen enough of the game to recognize something special when it steps on the court. They're not wasting energy pretending Caitlin Clark's impact is some fluke or media illusion. They respect it. They respect her. No cheap fouls. No backhanded comments. No insecure side eyes during press conferences. Just real basketball, real leadership, and real recognition of greatness, because true champions don't fear the spotlight, they invite it. And the Liberty? They're not just playing the game, that they're playing it right.
They made it clear that they want Caitlin Clark, or they're eventually going to want Caitlin Clark. Along those lines, they made it very, very clear. And that team is the New York Liberty. And today, we have just seen the New York Liberty players, after the game, meeting up with Caitlin Clark. It is Stewie, it is Sabrina Ionescu, there is Sandy Brondello. And by the way, Stewie is not leaving New York the rest of her career. That is one thing that I will be 99% sure of. The Stewie is not leaving.
And you know what? That leaked footage of Caitlin Clark meeting with the Liberty Stars after their game, yeah, that wasn't just a casual locker room moment. That was a seismic shift. A silent mic drop that echoed across the WNBA, because here's a team that gets it. Sabrina, Stewie, the whole Liberty crew, they weren't sizing her up like a threat. They were treating her like what she is, the future of women's basketball. And the fact that they weren't too bitter, too insecure, or too prideful to admit it. That speaks volumes. While some teams are still stuck in the prove yourself era, the Liberty are moving forward, collaborating, not gatekeeping. Respecting greatness, not resenting it. That meeting wasn't just post-game banter, it was a message: we see you. We value you. And we're not afraid of what you represent, because real ones recognize real.
What's going on, y'all? SpaghettiOs. Yeah, Caitlin Clark had a secret meeting, a little powwow, just a little powwow with the New York Liberty post-game. Listen, I'm not saying it's everything, but it damn sure ain't nothing. I think it's more like something. I think it's something, y'all. We better pay close attention to this. If I'm the Indiana Fever, you better tighten up. You better get...
While every other team in the W seems determined to pretend like Caitlin Clark isn't single-handedly carrying their entire league on her shoulders, the Liberty players are out here doing something revolutionary, giving credit where credit is due. Breanna Stewart didn't dodge it. She called Clark a knockdown shooter with that range. She acknowledged the pressure that comes with being the #1 pick, how everyone knows where you are on the court every second, but here's the kicker. She said, "I think us up here, it's respect. She's a great player. Respect. That's the word. The one that's been MIA from every other locker room in the league." While others downplay, mock, or cheap shot their way through post-games, the Liberty just said what everyone else is too proud to admit.
I think there is a 50-50 chance Caitlin Clark leaves Indiana after her rookie season. No, after rookie season, after her rookie contract is up. Because I have a feeling that with all the restrictive free agency and everything, I think they're going to try to get rid of all coring out of the CBA. I don't think coring is going to be a thing. I don't think coring is going to be a thing in the CBA. And obviously, look, you're going to have to core players, and they're going to have to core Aaliyah a year earlier than Caitlin. And if they're scared Aaliyah is going to leave, and if they're like, oh, we want to core and trade Caitlin, then Aaliyah leaves for nothing, and Caitlin leaves for nothing.
And it's not just Breanna Stewart. Sabrina Ionescu has been nothing but class when it comes to Caitlin Clark. She didn't just compliment her game, she recognized her impact. Sabrina said Clark means a lot more to the sport than just showing up and playing. She acknowledged that the Clark effect will still be felt even when she's not on the court. That's not just sportsmanship, that's awareness. That's a player recognizing another player's influence on the entire landscape of the game they both love, while others waste energy trying to gatekeep greatness. The Liberty are doing what true professionals do. They respect it, uplift it, and welcome it.
Just trying to be that kind of soundboard for her and that voice, having gone through something kind of similar, and you know, knowing obviously it's really unfortunate that we don't have her, but you know, she means a lot more to the game than just showing up and playing. And I think you're able to see that with just the excitement in Indy right now, regardless of if she's playing or not.
Meanwhile, other players around the league are too busy being jealous to realize what's really happening. Caitlin Clark is lifting the entire tide. But the Liberty Stars get it. They see the big picture. They understand that having Clark in the WNBA doesn't diminish anyone, it elevates everyone: more fans, more money, more opportunities. More eyes on the game. More reasons for little girls to dream about putting on a jersey one day. While some are stuck in ego and envy, the Liberty are embracing evolution, and that's why they're winning on and off the court.
But this is how it starts in sports. This is how it starts in the NFL. This is how it starts in the NBA. When you start seeing the wheels in motion, there's signs. There's signs before eventually a player gets traded. A player eventually marks their next destination. The Indiana Fever, you're on notice. You're on notice. You better recognize what you've got going on, the asset in front of you, and you do whatever you have to do to correct what...
But let's talk about that meeting, shall we? That photo of Caitlin Clark with her agent, Sabrina Ionescu, Brianna Stewart, and coach Sandy Brondello in the tunnel after the Liberty beat the Fever, that wasn't just small talk. That was business, and you know what it represents. A team with vision. A team that recognizes talent and isn't afraid to respect it publicly, while other players are too busy throwing shade, too proud to admit who's changing the game. The Liberty are playing chess. They're not insecure, they're strategic. They're reading the landscape and realizing that Caitlin Clark isn't the competition, she's the catalyst, and as the league scrambles to hold attention, the Liberty are doing the smartest thing possible, aligning with it.
Coach, obviously Caitlin Clark out of the game, but she's expressed her desire to help you out. From the coaching perspective, have you gotten anything about maybe her traits as a coach?
Yeah, not yet. No, obviously unfortunate about Caitlin's not into this game, but she's going to still have a great impact on this team. You know, I will give the coaching hat to her as much as she wants, to be quite honest. So, you know, we're going to play around with it a little bit. It'll be fun to... I think you've seen it with the Fever. She's been very active on the sideline when she wasn't playing, so we'll utilize that as well.
If you're enjoying, please subscribe. The New York Liberty are championship contenders. They're the defending WNBA champions. They've got the best offense, the best defense, and the best coaching staff in the league right now. They're built to win titles, not just show up for them, and you know what else they have? The intelligence. The vision to recognize what the rest of the league is too petty to admit, that Caitlin Clark would make them unstoppable. Imagine Clark in that Liberty lineup. Imagine her running alongside Brianna Stewart and Sabrina Ionescu. Imagine her being surrounded by teammates who actually understand her basketball IQ, who compliment her game instead of resenting it. That's not just a fantasy. That's a dynasty in the making.
Caitlin Clark might be on her way out. She let it be known. Y'all saw her trade Cheryl Reeves on national TV for Sandy Brondello. Y'all saw her trade Cheryl Reeves for the Liberty coach on national TV and flat out humiliate Cheryl Reeves. The New York Liberty have let it be known long ago that they want Caitlin Clark. Have you seen the New York Liberty playing dirty against Caitlin Clark? No. Have you seen them flagrant fouling and knocking her all over the place? No. They playing a long game. While the Fever and everybody else is playing checkers, the Liberty been playing chess this whole goddamn...
And here's the beautiful part. Rival fans would absolutely lose their minds if Clark joined the Liberty, because deep down, everyone knows exactly what that would mean. Game over. The Liberty are already championship favorites. Add Clark to that roster, and it's not just a super team, it's basketball domination. Clark is the missing piece every team needs, but most are too stubborn, too jealous or too blind to see it.
But the Liberty have shown her love. We've seen that as a bit of a theme. There was the moment between Stewie and Clark when Clark came back from injury the first time. And then there were some nice words. I missed the moment myself of them posted up there for a second. But there were some nice words from Liberty coach Sandy Brondello that I did capture. And I thought they...
Absolutely pathetic and completely transparent, because when you line it all up, the contrast couldn't be more glaring. On one side, you've got the New York Liberty, elite players and championship caliber coaches who not only see Clark's greatness, but aren't afraid to say it out loud. They're secure in their own talent. They know that recognizing greatness doesn't dim their own light, it elevates the entire game. That's what real leadership looks like. And then there's the rest of the league, sulking in the shadows, throwing elbows instead of praise. Voting Clark 9th among guards in all-star voting like it's some petty high school popularity contest. Coaches dodging accountability by blaming rookie adjustments instead of acknowledging the real issue, their inability to stop her. And referees? They act like she's invisible when she gets fouled or asks for clarification. It's petty. It's small. And it's the kind of behavior that drives fans away, because this isn't just about basketball anymore. It's about how the league treats the one player who put them on the national radar. And if Caitlin Clark decides one day to take her talent somewhere she's respected, like New York, that's not betrayal, that's business.
Moment with Caitlin in the second quarter, like, how did you look back on that moment? Did you get a lot of texts from friends, DMs?
No.
How do you react to that? Yeah.
I mean, I think, like, in the moment, it was like shot clock was going down, right? I know she wants to go left to shoot the three. So trying to be as close as I can, but she was deep out there. And when she made it, she was just kind of like laughing, and I was laughing. Like, it was a great shot. It was a tough shot, and it's one of those ones where you're like, and you go to the other end, and I'm happy. I'm seeing a lot of great sportsmanship. About that.
They'd unleash her, while the rest of the league tries to humble Caitlin Clark. The Liberty would empower her. While others try to clip her wings, New York would hand her the keys and let her fly. That's the difference between a team that's threatened by greatness and a team that thrives on it. The Liberty understand that Clark isn't a distraction, she's the direction. She's not just a scorer or a shooter, she's a movement. And movements don't wait around for insecure teammates and salty opponents to catch up. The numbers speak louder than the jealousy ever could. 156% spike in attendance, 94% sellout rate, over 1 million average viewers, charter flights, upgraded facilities, rising salaries. All because one rookie moved the needle like nobody before her. So let the insecure keep throwing shade. Let the jealous keep voting her down. While they play checkers, the Liberty are playing chess, and Caitlin Clark is the queen piece that changes the entire board.
Dick Vitale has spoke. This is how you feel about the WNBA players voting Caitlin Clark the 9th best guard in the league. Absolutely pure jealousy that the WNBA players voted Caitlin Clark the 9th best guard. Someday, they will realize what she has done for all the players in the WNBA. Charting planes, increasing salaries, sold out crowd.
And that should terrify the Fever front office, because if Indiana keeps treating Caitlin Clark like just another name on the lineup card, they're going to lose her. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but eventually. And when they do, they won't just be losing a player. They'll be losing the player. The one who put their franchise on the national map. The one who turned empty seats into sold-out crowds. The one who gave Indiana relevance again. The message from New York was loud and clear: we see you. We respect you. We know what you're worth. And if the Fever aren't careful, that message might turn into a plane ticket and a new jersey. Because loyalty goes both ways. And if Indiana can't give Clark the support, structure, and star-level respect she's earned, someone else will.
What's crazy is that her team lost the damn game, but Caitlin is all smiles. She's all smiles. She's all smiles. So many people is insinuating. They're insinuating that Caitlin Clark can be trying to get the hell out of Indy. Now, I ain't gonna hold you. Your boy John Liquidator I definitely want her to get out of Indy, bro. And it's this photo right here that is really heating up.
And that's exactly the environment Clark deserves. One where her brilliance is embraced, not managed. Where her range isn't seen as risky, but revolutionary. Where her vision isn't second-guessed, but sharpened by teammates who can actually keep up. The Liberty aren't just good, they're self-aware. They know the league is changing, and they're not fighting it. They're adapting, evolving, and positioning themselves to dominate for years to come. Add Clark to that mix, and you're not just watching basketball, you're witnessing history in the making.
Let's keep talking about Mrs. Me Too wanting to go to the New York Liberty. Oh, she's going to be the perfect fit. Oh, the coach loves her. Oh, the Stewie and the team loves her. This is what happens, and this is somebody who appreciates real basketball. This is what happens when Caitlin Clark is fucking dropping firebombs on you. Bow, 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 back to back to back. You fucking applaud her and you smile because you love it. This right here. Yes, she appreciates someone like this. Now, imagine if these two were teammates. Thing one, thing two. They're winning 4 straight.
Because the numbers already validated her. The fans already crowned her. The media already follows her every move. She's not waiting for a nod from bitter veterans or insecure peers, she's already passed them on the court and in impact. The league had a once-in-a-generation opportunity to rally around a rising superstar, and instead, they chose petty over progress. Meanwhile, the Liberty are out here playing chess while everyone else is playing dodgeball with their own egos. Clark doesn't need the league's approval, she is the league's relevance.
Why is her agent there? That is the key. All right, that's the key. Her agent's involved? Some representative is involved? That's what you, they're talking strategy. How many strategy conversations have agents involved in them? Seriously.
Else, because time is running out, this league has a choice to make: keep clinging to old narratives and locker room jealousy, or step into the future with the one player who's already proven she can take them there. Caitlin Clark isn't just a phenomenon, she's a fork in the road. And teams like the New York Liberty, they've already picked the right path. The rest of the league? Still stuck in denial. So yeah, the Caitlin Clark effect is real. It's here. And it's not waiting around for anyone to catch up.